Joseph was one of many sons of a man named Jacob in Canaan. Joseph and his brothers often helped their father with the crops in front of their house. Joseph was the favorite child of Jacob because he was very young and innocent. Jacob spent a lot of time with Joseph. This made the other brothers very jealous. For his 17th birthday, Jacob gifted Joseph with a coat. Joseph was very happy. The same could not be said for his brothers. They only become more jealous of him.
Mm, 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 mm. Whoa, that was an unusual dream. I got to tell my brothers.
Ruben, I had a very strange dream last night.
Is that another one of your silly stories again?
No, I'm serious. Both you and Simir were bowing down to me.
Are you serious? You think you're a superior of us?
Hey Ruben, let's kill that twat.
Are you sure he's our brother? That's not what brothers supposed to do. We can just throw him in a well and decide what to do with him later. That way we can get rid of him and once for all.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Wait.
Actually, I have an idea.
What is it?
There's the Egyptian merchant over there. Let's sell Joseph to him. We'll still get the money. And we'll also get rid of him.
Great idea. Let's do that.
Okay, let's go talk to him.
Yo, Gideon,
Yo,
what are you gonna tell that?
hmm. Let's paint his coat with blood and tell Dad that an animal kidnapped him.
That was a very great idea. Let's do that.
Okay, let's do. Dad, I have some unfortunate news.
What is it, man?
You better sit down first. Joseph has been kidnapped by a wild animal.
What?
Sorry, we couldn't save him. Okay, Dad.
Meanwhile, in Egypt, Joseph is put into an Egyptian jail. He, however, was given a cellmate, and that cellmate was a servant to the Pharaoh.
What is it? I had a really strange dream last night, and I wish I could make some sense of it.
Maybe I can help you. I can help you understand your dreams.
You're just still a kid. What can you do? How are you going to be able to understand my dreams? That doesn't make sense.
I do not interpret them, but my God does. I will try to tell you what they mean. My God surely has a message for you.
So the servant described his dream to Joseph. Joseph listened very carefully and told the servant that he will be released from prison in 3 days. He would return to become the Pharaoh's servant.
Yes, you will be released in 3 days. I simply have one request. When you get up, please request the Pharaoh to free me.
Okay, I will do just that.
Three days later, the servant was released from prison, just as Joseph predicted. But when he returned to society, he forgot all about Joseph. Joseph remained in prison for 2 long years alone. Two years have passed since the servant was freed. The Pharaoh had a very unusual dream and could not sleep. The next morning, he summoned all his wise men and described his dream to them. Nobody had an answer to what the Pharaoh's dream could mean.
My lord, I know someone who might be able to understand your dreams.
Oh, that's good. Where is he?
In the prison, my lord. His name is Joseph.
Okay. Guards, bring me this Joseph, he says off.
Yes, my lord.
So, my servant tells me that you can interpret other people's dream. He says you're extremely gifted.
I am not capable of such feats, my lord. My God works through me. I can give you the meaning of your dreams.
Oh, really? So, if I tell you my dream, will you be able to tell me what it means?
Yes, Lord. Please tell me all about your dream.
Okay, very well. In my dream, there were 7 fat cows eating grass, like normal, right? But then 7 skinny cows rose up from the river Nile and ate those 7 fat cows. It's crazy. Joseph listened very carefully to the Pharaoh.
The dream that you have just described to me is very symbolic. It is a message from God. God is telling you that a great famine is coming. No food will be able to grow, no rains. Many people will starve and die.
Oh no, that is terrible news. We are surely doomed.
Wait, I'm not finished yet. This dream has come as a warning from God to prepare for the famine. There will be 7 years of plenty, so you can stock up on food, livestock, and any other supplies. You must make the best of this period if you want your people to survive.
Joseph helped the kingdom grow excess food so that people will have food during the 7-year famine, as he, quite literally, saved their lives. The 7 years of plenty have passed, and the inevitable has come. The famine has started. Vegetation, scarce. Water, nowhere to be found. People were starving to death. Regions out of sight of Egypt suffered immensely. However, the same could not be said for Egypt. Inside the kingdom of Egypt, everyone had plenty to eat and drink. No one was worried if they could eat tomorrow. In fact, they had so much food stored that they started selling what was left to people outside of Egypt. All this thanks to the early warning provided by Joseph. The famine had hit them hard. So, in an attempt to survive, Jacob sent his sons to Egypt to buy food. When they finally arrived in Egypt, they saw a royally dressed man. Little did they know that man was Joseph. The brothers did not recognize Joseph, but Joseph definitely recognized the brothers. The brothers bowed down to him, just like in the dream he had so many years ago.
Why have you come here?
My lord, we came from a faraway land called Canaan. The famine made us very low in resources. We're a family of 12 and we came here to buy food from you. Our father's waiting for us back at home.
Lies! I do not believe you. You look like spies.
No, my lord, we're just hungry and desperate. I'll promise you, when we buy the food from you, we will be back on our way home.
Okay. Get up. I will sell the food to you, but on one condition. You must bring your father here.
Okay, Lord, thank you very much.
The brothers returned to Egypt with their father. Joseph was overjoyed to see his fathers after so many years.
Simeon, I'm your long-lost brother. You sold me off, remember?
My brother, it's really you. Oh my goodness, what have I done? What have I become?
Don't worry, I'm not angry at you. Because of you, I was able to save these people from Egypt. And now I want you all to live here in Egypt with me.
My son, you're alive! My son is alive!